Hi, welcome to this episode of Savanna podcast. As I told you, or as I promised earlier in the last episode, we're going to be answering all your questions that you've been putting in our comment sections, in our DMs, on Twitter, X, on Facebook, and TikTok. I am Daisy, your host. I have guests in the building, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Then we start off with answering your questions.
Yes, hi everyone. I'm Ania, Networks and Systems.
Hi everyone, my name is Vankene Emmanuel, Customer Support, Savanna Fiber.
You're welcome. First, I am going to start with a simple question so that you enjoy this podcast. We are not going to be serious the whole time. What's that one thing you can't do every day? Who's Haman?
Goes fast.
That's a tricky one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not using my laptop. That is one thing I can't.
Every single day?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you must be workaholic. How about you, Emma?
My phone can't do that.
You can't be without your phone.
Not at all.
Yeah, I know. So I think I'm going to start off with a question.
Okay.
The first question was, I think, from X. One customer asked that they paid for internet. Why is their DSTV not working on TV?
Okay.
I think Haman should answer that for me.
So now, the issue is someone sees a decoder in their house, a router, and it's connected to the TV.
Yeah.
So in most cases, these people think once they pay for internet, they have paid for DSTV, they have paid for StarTimes, but these are two different packages you're paying for.
Yeah.
DSTV is provided by some other providers. So once you pay for internet, you're going to get only internet from us.
Okay. So that's. I hope you understand that particular one. This one asked, my router is showing a red light. Why?
I think I can take that.
Okay.
So when a router shows red light,
Okay.
it means the router is not getting the signal or the internet itself that will enable the client also to access the internet, which is usually caused by fiber cut. That might be also like a general issue, or maybe also if maybe the client sometimes tampers with their router, then you find that there's a yellow cable that connects from a box that connects their router that gives them access to the internet.
Okay.
If it is not well fixed, because maybe due to tamper, so you find that the router will show them a red light and they won't be able to get the internet.
All right.
Yes.
I think I understand that now. My phone shows connected, but no internet, and yet it's working on my PC. That is also another question. Okay. Yeah.
So if the phone is not is showing connected, but there is no internet, and yet the PC is working, then we need also to check and confirm whether it is only one phone or also other phones are failing to connect.
Okay.
So the fact that the PC is able to connect to the internet, it means there is internet connectivity.
Okay.
So we always confirm from the client side if they use another phone or if they have colleagues around, when they try to connect to their phone, are they able to access the internet? If yes, then it means that the phone could be having a fault in it. So we recommend the client to check the phone, and also maybe we also ask them to try to forget the network first and then reconnect back. So if they reconnect back and still they can't access the internet, then we request them to check the phone and then maybe repair, because it could be having a fault that doesn't enable it to connect to wireless internet. Yes.
All right. Thank you. If you've just joined us, we are answering questions that you leave in our DMs on X and even in our comment sections. This one said, I paid for 10 Mbps, but internet is slow. It's just my cousin and the kids. Why?
To answer that, you can pay for 10 Mbps,
Okay.
and then you have 2 people or 3 people using the internet. But what you have to put into mind is that these people are going to do it for, sorry, you're going to use the internet for different things.
Yeah.
You find someone is streaming a movie, another one is simply watching YouTube. So you have to go into detail. What are they doing?
Yeah.
What are they surfing? What are they accessing? So such things are actually the ones that are consuming your bandwidth.
Well, I have this other one. Where is the Wi-Fi devices? Where should the Wi-Fi devices be installed, and for health reasons?
Okay, that hasn't yet been proven because some people say if you're overexposed to Wi-Fi, you end up with cancer. So as Savanna Fiber would recommend, you put this Wi-Fi where you're going to be working from, or your kids are going to be watching TV from. So as we said our installers to you, you must tell this person where you're going to be working from on a daily basis. Where do you normally sit? Not to put it in the bedroom when you go to the bedroom at 10 and so on.
I don't know if this question really goes to you, but it's it was from our comment section. I bought a TV, but Netflix is not working.
Okay, it's kind of similar to the other first question that the client asked about the DSTV. So you see, when you buy a TV and it's a smart TV that is compatible to all those applications.
Yes.
One, you need to confirm if those other applications are working. If they are all working, then you need also, like for Netflix, you need subscription.
Yeah.
You should have an account, a Netflix account.
Yeah.
And then you should have subscribed for it. So if the subscription is there, but still it's not working, then you also confirm with other applications on your TV if they are able to work. So if other applications are working, but specifically it's Netflix that's not working, then it means that Netflix application itself is the one that could be having a problem that needs to be changed. Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Emma, for that insight. I need to remind you that we are answering all your questions that you leave in our comment sections and also in our DMs. This particular one is from me. What are some of the common cyber threats ICPs encounter, and how do you mitigate them? Like Facebook links.
So the first thing that I would actually recommend is never click on any link that you find.
Okay.
Because some of these links, what they do, when you're using Facebook and you tap on the link, it's downloading what we call a bug. It's going to get installed in your application, and that's why I think 3 months back, so many Facebook applications were hacked. Actually, some people are just regaining Facebook access. So the first thing we recommend is you get an authenticator. It's an application whereby if you're to sign into Facebook, Twitter, or anything, it sends a code in this application. Verify the code, put it in where you're going to log in. So that's the authenticator. It's what we call the two-factor authentication. So if you are there and you're using Facebook, Twitter, and so on, kindly get this installed into your phone and utilize that security. Otherwise, they're going to hack your system. They're going to take away your communication and so on.
All right, thank you so much, Haman. But I think you need to answer this question also for me. Can you talk about the role of routers, switches, and other devices? Is it clear enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I'm to explain what a router is and a switch. So a router is basically like a gate. It's one that exposes you to the outside world. If you're at home and you have a gate, it's one that's going to give access to people from the outside, give you access as you're moving out. Then a switch is basically like a door. It can be inside the house, it can be outside. So it's just allowing traffic freely. But a router is so important because it's going to expose you to either thieves or family. And the family is the traffic that you want.
Yeah.
You get it? So that's the difference between a switch and a router. So for Savanna fiber, the routers that we have are the white devices that we put into your houses. So if that device has all green lights, that means that your internet is working. If you see any red light on that device, that means you are having an issue. It could be a fiber cut, it could be a power issue. So that's the router. Yeah.
This is a very, very important question, and I think parents, you need to listen carefully. How do we protect our kids, like at home during holidays, from accessing wrong sites? Emma?
Okay. Maybe I'll give my opinion, then Herman will also share.
Okay.
It's really important for the community outside there. Yes. One is when we start by also just exposing our kids to the sites that we feel that it's safer for them as parents, because these kids usually learn from what they see from us.
Yeah.
That if they see me as a daddy watching a given site, they will also go to those sites. But if we also expose them to sites that are safer for them, for example, maybe sites that shows school-related things, the kids will go through that, okay? Then they will be getting used to those. Then another thing is also, another way is just to have what we call parental guide.
Yeah.
Okay? We set up also, you can block some sites. There's a way you can block some sites. For example, those who might have TVs, that there are some channels that you wouldn't want kids to access.
Yeah.
So you block such a channel so that they don't have access to that. So I think maybe Aman can also pick it up from there.
So from the technical point, there is what we call a firewall on our routers.
Okay.
So you can just reach out to us. If you have kids using internet at home, reach out to us, and we can implement these firewall rules for you. We can limit access to particular sites. Then the other thing is that you can change what we call the DNS, so that it can only resolve if someone is trying to access a site that is not good for them, it can fail. So this DNS is actually limiting this child to only what they need, the education sites, animal research, and so on.
Thank you so much, and this will be my last question, coming straight from me. What are some of the practical skills customers can use to optimize their home or office work? Do you pick or you repeat the question? Should I repeat the question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What are some practical tips customers can use to optimize their home or office network performance?
Okay. I think both of us could give our opinion.
Okay.
So it would be important
All right.
for the viewers. Yes. One is first of all, we start by knowing the package that we have subscribed for. Yes, it's unlimited internet connection. However, every package has the number of devices that it can contain for your internet to work perfectly. So if you have a lower package, then you need to also minimize the numbers of devices that you connect, and then also the content or the sites that you visit, okay? And what we do when we are connected to the internet. So you might be the only person connected, or you might be two people connected to the internet, but what you're doing could be very, very heavy, that you find that you're maxing the internet. So that also affects the performance for the internet connectivity. Sometimes you find that the internet is slow, you're trying to download or to reload some pages, it is really, really slow, and you're wondering, why is it slow yet we are only two? Yet you told us that I can connect up to certain numbers of devices. So what we use and the package that we have matters a lot to determine the effectiveness of the internet.
Amazing. Yes, Haman.
Okay, like if I'm to add on to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Also, the most key part is that if you're running a school and an enterprise, always limit updates like for computers and so on to off-peak hours. By off-peak I meaning when people are out of office. That's when you can do the updates, because you find it's working hours, someone is doing updates.
Yeah.
So the router is overworked, people are not working, everything is slow.
Mm.
So find suitable time for updating. And the other thing is that find a way of like regulating internet. And what do I mean? Create a firewall, because there are sites that people access during working hours and they are wasting a lot of our bandwidth.
Yeah.
So if you have a workplace, get a 40 gate, get any firewall, limit these applications that maybe during lunchtime people can access TikTok, because TikTok can take a lot of traffic.
Huh? Okay.
But if you're not working, sorry for those that love TikTok,
I know.
but if you're working, focus on work, then after work,
TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So those are the key points that I can give you.
Thank you so much. Maybe do you have anything to say other than answering my questions? Last words, I would say. To our customers, please.
Okay, my last point would be I want to thank everyone that is actually connecting and giving us feedback. As Savanna, we are improving our infrastructure, the equipment. We promise you by next year everything is going to be superb. Just keep on bringing the numbers and we shall get you connected.
Thank you so much. Yes, Anna.
Yes, thank you for watching, and we want to send a message to you that at Savanna, we are here to serve each one of you. We are here to solve every problem or challenge that you might be facing. Like Aman said, we are open to learning. Learning is a continuous process, it doesn't stop. Keep sharing those feedback, and we are giving our best to just get better each and every day. And like he said, by next year, we are just ensure we want to see that we have expanded on our coverage, and then we are providing a better service to our clients so that they can enjoy amazing internet connectivity than ever before in Uganda. Thank you.
And of course, from your host, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following us on our social media handles. Thank you so much for sending in questions. Thank you so much for choosing Savanna Fiber. And of course, our guests, thank you so much for coming through and answering questions. We are here to answer all your questions. Please don't sit there and get annoyed at just some small thing that we can solve here as a team. Thank you so much for choosing Savanna Fiber. I am telling you, it's the best. You've made the best choice ever. I am saying goodbye for now. Bye bye.